Hello, thanks for joining me for another beer review. Today I've got a beer from the Lord's Brewing Company and it's their Silver Spur, a super pale ale coming in at 4.6% ABV. Super pale then, it's a Centennial and Cascade hop pale ale. It says what Silver Spur may lack in colour it makes up for in flavour. The pale yet complex malt bill gives it a sweet malt base and a grainy freshness. A punchy American hops add citrus to the flavour and aroma, with a faint floral edge that speaks of springtime and the promise of summer. So John sent me this from Lord's Brewing Company quite a while ago actually, but it's got quite a long date on it. It's got until the 17th of September of this year 2022. This is guile number 115. So a 440ml can. These guys are out of Huddersfield in West Yorkshire. Thank you very much, John. So yeah, it is really pale in colour. Wow, okay. That is really quite pale. As you can see, a reasonable or generous amount of carbonation in this. Not quite a half a finger of white head. On top of that, kind of straw-like yellow beer. At this stage it's fairly clear. I don't believe there's oats etc in it, but I do think there's wheat. Is it wheat? Malted barley and malted wheat. Contains gluten, so they're the allergens, barley and wheat. So yeah, lordsbrewing.com is the website. All the links and stuff for their social medias etc will be down below. So it's getting aroma then on this one. It's definitely got a very floral, perfumey type aroma. Definitely getting that kind of wheat malt, almost like it's very kind of grassy, a light kind of citrusy lemon type aroma, maybe a bit of lemon pith. It smells really nice. Let's give it a try. Cheers, and cheers John. I'm thirsty as well. Took about 5 mouthfuls then. Very clean, that's the first thing that I get out of this. Very clean and refreshing. I kind of had that impression on the pour. It's hazed up slightly now, but it's got a nice clean, almost not like a homemade, not lemonade, but do you know what I mean, a slightly cloudy lemonade. Nice citrusy edge though. Not particularly, I wouldn't say it's particularly sweet. It's 29 IBUs, so it's not particularly bitter. It's really, really refreshing. That is very, very drinkable indeed, I have to say. That's nice. So, Silver Spur, I don't think I even did. I did mention the name. So, highly unlikely that it's to do with a North London football team, Spur, but what they use on their shoes, they wear on the back of their heels on their shoes, the horse riders, hence that chap there out in the desert somewhere in probably America, I would imagine. Yeah, I'm really digging this. I think it's really nice. I could only imagine what this beer would be like on a warm spring or summer day. nice kind of oiliness on the mouth as well. It's hop oil type, coating the palate really well. I mean, the ABV is a very respectable percentage, and I'm really loving my pale ales, as I've been saying for quite a few months now. And yeah, this is a nice take on a pale ale. And it's saying it's classed as an English pale ale when Untapped. Interesting, considering it's got a Centennial and Cascade hops in this one. I don't know what part of the English pale ale Untapped are on about there, but I'd say it's more of an American type pale ale to me. But what do I know? Anything about it? No, not really much else. So these guys are out of Goldcar, Bosterlamore, Huddersfield, West Yorkshire. I know they're on top of quite a big hill. I've seen their Instagram posts, etc., and it's like, wow, and they always seem to get snow when Yorkshire gets snow, so it must be quite a high elevation the brewery is at. But yeah, I've had a few bits and bats. I've got 1 or 2 beers still left. I've got their Kolsch that John gave me in August. I've still got that. Sorry, mate. Just completely lost the plot with drinking what beers I have, although I'm going to try and get round to them. And this one I will be drinking fairly soon. The Bandon Car Porter. So 4.8. But I thought I'd get the hoppy beer out of the way first, and then maybe the Kolsch, and then maybe this porter. So I've got a couple more reviews coming up from John and the guys at Lord's Brewing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to them. I've had the porter on cask before. I think I had that at Brewed London. Now, what I remember, it's very enjoyable. But yeah, this is really really nice indeed. It's got a slight kind of earthy note to a degree as well, but not in a unpleasant way. Drinkability is really quite cracking, I'd say, on this one. Very nice beer indeed. Could drink a few of those for sure, especially barbecue or something like that. I'll be on that all day. I'd love that. Anyway, let me know if you've had this one before from the Lord's Brewing Company. Thanks to John again for the beer. This is Silver Spur, a super pale ale then. It's 4.6% ABV. There's their logo. They've actually got our YouTube channel as well to do quite regular talks and stuff. I will put that link down below for their channel as well, with all their other social media outlets. So yeah, do check them out. Anyway, thanks again, John, and thank you for watching.